Coffee with a Chair was recorded before a live studio audience.
Welcome to Coffee with the Chair. I am Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It's our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this event. We do it every first Thursday of the month. I got that correct. I'm so proud of myself. It's right here at the SLC TV studios, the corner of 25th and Virginia. It's free, it's open to the public, and we throw in coffee in Danish, courtesy of Steamworks Coffee Bar right there on US 1. It's a local business, it's a locally owned business. We're so proud to partner with them. Please visit them. We have one of their coffees right here on our coffee table. Support your local caffeine dealer, which I love, Michael. I think that's the first time I've seen it. I love that coffee mug. Please welcome our sponsor representative. It's none other than Luke Hannon. Welcome to the show, Luke.
Thank you, Teresa. It's nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. You've been on the show a couple of times, so you know the drill, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting used to it now.
I mean, this is your third time?
Yes, it is.
Yes, I thought so. So tell us what you do over at A&G Pools. A&G Concrete Pools, of course, is the sponsor of this show, and we're very thankful to Travis Leonard and family for doing that every year.
Yes, always. And I have to say, on behalf of A&G, we're very thankful, obviously, to be the recipient of Philanthropist of the Year. That was a massive deal to us, and we don't take that lightly. And obviously, the Chamber acknowledging that, we always are going to try and turn back to the community that built us up and allows us to do all that we do. So to get that recognition from you and your team, it truly means the world. Let me thank you.
And you got to be the one that came up on stage.
I know, that was exciting. My first time to get on stage, get handed the award, talk to Andy. That was great. So.
Oh yeah, Andy Treadwell, our board chair, was the one handing out all the awards. And Travis and Gina had different, but schedule conflicts.
Well, I think partially for the reason that they're Philanthropists of the Year, they're always out doing something in the community.
They were, yeah. They had to be elsewhere, so they sent you, which was kind of nice, right?
It was great. See everyone. I know I got to sit with some members of the Humane Society, got to talk with Crystal from Graceway, so always a good time to be there.
Good, very good. Tell us what you do at A&G again.
So I am the brand and marketing director. So what that entails is essentially everything that's going to be client facing, everything from our website to our social media to the magazines, folders that they get handed on sales appointments. I'm trying to make sure that whatever experience they have is going to be indicative of the company as a whole. So obviously we know we're positioned towards the high end of the marketplace. We want to make sure that people have that feeling of luxury, of sophistication, of professionalism that might not be associated with the industry as a whole. Obviously, there's always new pool companies popping up. There's always individuals who are trying to enter the space. With almost 40 years under our belt now, we want to make sure that people feel that longevity and feel that history that comes with us and can have that faith in the process that we bring them.
Very good. Now, so that's what A&G Pools does. I mean, Travis and myself, we talk about what they do quite a bit. So we get into the pool portion. I think everybody knows. And luxury brand. I think A&G is known as the luxury brand of pools here locally, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's something you've seen sort of with an evolving marketplace. And I know, obviously, I'm still relatively new. I've only lived in St. Lucie County for about 3 years now. But
what brought you guys down?
So I have to be honest. And I'm not here to pander. It was Travis. He basically handpicked me straight out of college.
Oh, he did?
And decided that I was going to work for him, and I didn't get much of a say in that.
Did he know you previously?
So we had met a few times in passing, and I don't know what I possibly could have done to impress him as much as he seems to think I did. But he gave me the chance. I'm going to be forever indebted to him because he took a 21-year-old straight out of college. And decided that he was...
Did he know your family? I mean, how did you meet him?
Yeah, so he had known my father through golf, of all things, with Travis. What a surprise,
everybody through
right?
Golf, right?
So they had met a few times, and then I had attended one of the dinners that he was at, and we sort of hit it off right away. But I think at that point, we were just before the pandemic even.
Oh.
So he had his eye on me the whole time, went through school, and as I was graduating, he offered me the chance to intern. I went out, got to visit St. Lucie County for the first time and work with the A&G team. And we just kind of have that chemistry that you always want to find between an employee and a boss. And it's fantastic to be able to find that. And I feel so lucky to have found that so early in my career. Obviously, that's something that people try to find, that kind of professional advocate for many, many years, and to be able to sort of stumble into it. And now to be given the role that I have and to be able to play a part in helping to continue to grow the company that he's been at for 25 years. Exactly. So It's been exciting. It's been great.
Because you had a hand in the new logo, right?
Yes, yeah. So my hiring into that position pretty directly coincided with the rebranding. So when Travis became full owner, he wanted to sort of usher the company into the 21st century in a lot of ways. And with that came a rebrand, came some new aesthetic directions, came a new website. So it was a lot of work, but it was so much fun to be able to sort of take a company that has all this history, has all this incredible longevity, and has a real following in the community.
Yeah,
and sort
for
of
sure.
reshape that and give people a new experience on what that can look like.
Now, I know he's got you going out because I see you on the circuit. Travis always has a table at every single, he doesn't just buy a ticket. He usually has a table at every single charity event or community event. That's why he was Philanthropist of the Year, right? So you've been to all of these different ones. I've seen you at all of them. Which one do you think you are going to probably get involved in? You've done the Humane Society, Graceway Village, what do you think? Because that's sort of how he does it. He likes to see his employees and his family, his daughters, they're all very philanthropically involved, and he sort of indoctrinates you into that when you come on board. So where are you leaning? What do you think?
So I would say right now, I had the opportunity to, building up to the Graceway Village event recently, I had the ability to go in and we did interviews with Crystal, we did interviews with Larry Neese, we filmed the entire facility. So I really got to be embedded with that and see what they were doing on the day-to-day. And we did a sit down, and I know that's going to be coming out on their website soon, so I'm excited for them to see that. But to so closely observe it, because I obviously, as you mentioned, Travis is the biggest advocate for going out to causes that mean a lot to you. I championed initially getting involved with the American Cancer Society when I originally joined on. So it's been nice to spearhead that with their walkathon that they have every year. So along with that, I think Graceway might be where I find myself a bit more, just to have that relationship. And Crystal and I hit it off right away. So it was
She's
so
the
great.
best.
She's amazing. She is Superwoman as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
And I like the idea because I love, the Red Cross, American Cancer Society. Those are great organizations. They're national organizations. And so I like it when you pick a local one as well, that you can have more of a hands-on role sometimes.
Exactly. And I think spinning it back to the idea of branding and sort of who you associate yourself with, we're in the interest of long-term partnerships when it comes to philanthropy. Obviously, there's so many incredible organizations out there. It's important for us to, when we put our name to something, we're going to be there for a long time. And we don't plan on doing a single donation and not appearing again. So we do our due diligence, we do our vetting. And it's important to have that blend of national organizations with bigger recognition, maybe bigger events and more exposure plays. Whereas something like Graceway, something like the BNI Awards, that's your community. That's your local people who are with you every single day. So you have to make sure that mix is right.
Yeah. Those are the people like Gina was on the committee. You have a real hands-on role with all that. But yeah, Crystal's the best. She's the sweetest, right? Oh, good. I'm glad to see you picked one that's very local and you'll get involved.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm excited to see them grow, and I know they have their new facility coming up.
They
so
do.
I'm excited to see that.
Good. All right. Well, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And thank Travis for sending you again. We like having you.
I appreciate it.
All right. We're going to take a break and then we're going to come back, of course, with our chair. That's the whole point of the show. So stay with us, everybody. Welcome back to Coffee with the Chair. I'm still Teresa Aronson, and now I'm here with none other than the Board of County Commission Chair, Jamie Lee Fowler, everybody.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you as always.
Yes, always. And as always, you brought us a guest.
I did. So this is Jennifer Hance, our Director of Community Services.
Good Welcome.
I got that right, correct?
You did.
Okay.
Yep.
Director of Community Services. This is your first time on the show, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It is, yes.
So Community Services, tell us, first of all, what is that department? What do you do?
So our department really is about empowering our residents and getting them to the point where they're self-sufficient and assisting them through some hard times. You know, everybody goes through a hard time, and our role is to help them get through that hard time, whether it's a car that's broken down or a housing issue or filing their claims with the VA. That's our role, is really to help out and connect them with other community resources as well.
So this is going to be an inundation of calling you, but when do they call you? How do they call you?
So they can contact us at 772-462-1777. We also have a web or a email address. It's comm_info@stlucyco.gov, and they can reach us there.
That's pretty good because our emails just got updated. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
yeah,
Why? Who
No
knows?
idea.
Okay. Just to keep everybody on their toes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Update.
Okay. I gotcha.
Security,
I know.
all the good stuff.
Of course. So when should somebody call you? Like what kind of people should seek out your help?
So we offer, right now we're offering a program for residents in unincorporated St. Lucie County to assist them with mortgage payments, homeowners insurance payments, and we also have a rental program that can assist if you're behind in your rent and you need like a few months cushion to, get back on your feet. If you're missing a ID or a birth certificate, or if you have a minor auto repair that needs to be made and you're unable to afford it, or if you're trying to get into a particular job and you need training or you need equipment for that to be able to start that job, we can assist you, such as like tools or a special uniform that you might need in order to start your job.
Like you can't do it because you need to have a uniform and you can't afford it because it's a catch-22. You need the job to afford it.
Correct. Yep. And so it is funded with those programs are funded with state and federal funding. So there are some requirements, and you can find all of those requirements on our webpage and on our community services webpage.
But typically, is it income-based requirements?
Typically, yes, it's income-based requirements. So we'll be asking you for your driver's license and proof of income in order to qualify you.
So I'm going to make this very, very clear because we have this problem all the time. And we were talking about it before.
Yeah.
If you cannot prove your income or you do not have your driver's license, don't go down that rabbit hole because you're just going to get frustrated.
So we can assist you if you don't have your driver's license for some reason you lost it. We can assist you with getting your driver's license so that you and we work closely with the DMV for that. But we really need some type of proof of income, and it could be pay stubs, it could be a letter from your employer. It could be we could look at bank statements to see if you have regular income coming in from your employer. So there's other ways around that, but really seeing proof of income and making sure that you're a resident. It has to be done.
There's not getting out of that requirement. There's ways of meeting that requirement, but that requirement has to be met. That's what they need to know.
Yeah, and that's from our funding sources. Our state and federal funding sources really require that.
Okay, because that's the problem I have. I talk about this all the time, is like they just don't understand the requirement has to be met. Mm-hmm. And then if you can't meet the requirement, it's not gonna work out for you.
That's
There's
right.
no end game here.
Right.
If you can't meet the requirement, and then they just get so frustrated.
Yeah. Well, everyone has to remember when we get money from the federal and the state levels, there's a lot of rules attached to those
They don't let
monies.
you just write a check.
That's right.
Carte blanche, with no backup.
Yes.
Correct.
So, but yes, I think that it's fair to say that it's there for the taking if you can meet these requirements, and they are minimal.
Yeah.
But it's always income based. Let's be honest. I can't call you to have you fix my car. I'm not going to qualify. So just remember that.
Yeah, then we have to be able to show a need.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Good.
Yeah.
All right. And you wanted to talk about the housing, right? Though today.
Yeah. So April is
National Fair Housing Month.
yes.
We have what is fair housing? Explain. Let's unravel that. What is fair housing?
So fair housing was part of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and it includes protections for people trying to get into housing, both with housing financing, the purchase of housing, rental housing, and it addresses things like making sure that people can't be discriminated against and not given housing for things like disability or their religion or their race or ethnicity or other protected classes.
Oh, very good. Yeah. I didn't know we had a National Fair Housing Month.
Well, that's why I wanted to have Jen on here this month. This way we could talk about it and also talk a little bit about what St. Lucie County is doing to highlight that.
Okay.
because as much as we think we're talking about it, you can never talk about it enough, right?
Yep.
And with the growth coming in, housing obviously is being highlighted. I think we're starting to see a little bit of a shift in the market.
Yeah.
But we've been under a lot of strain for the last, 4-5 years coming out of COVID.
Mhm.
And so we've been doing some really great things. And again, I just wanted to highlight it. So I'll start with one and then I'll share the wealth with Jen here. But prior to me coming on the board, there was a partnership with the city of Fort Pierce and a private developer, Blue Sky Communities.
Okay.
You're probably familiar with it. It sits just behind Walmart and Sable Chase. They're off of McNeil Road.
Yeah.
And that is workforce housing for people that make between 30 to 80% AMI. So that's real workforce housing. This is, individuals on one income, not two, or perhaps a fixed income. How many units is that again?
164.
164 units. So a good size. We got the property. We donated it. It's within the city of Fort Pierce. They worked with Blue Sky to
Build it out. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and a lot of times affordable, well, let me get away from that word, workforce housing
Yeah, we're not allowed to say
requires
affordable.
those partnerships to make it work.
Yeah.
It's just when I think it's a demographic thing, right? So
Yeah.
affordable housing had a very different connotation, I think, when we were growing up versus to really what it means now. And I think as we move forward, I think that's one of the things that we need to tackle is associating the faces of teachers, the receptionist at our doctor's office, the person doing our checkout at
Yeah.
Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
That is who we're trying to house. And so I think that's important that we latch onto the right word. And so I think workforce for me is telling the correct story and hopefully emulating the right picture of the needs that we're trying to meet for those demographics.
Yeah. And it's sort of, it has a long history in America too.
Mhm.
In New York City, they had that in Bedford-Stuy. They always had a place where your workforce needs to be embedded to service the area.
That's right. And right now in St. Lucie County, about 44% of our homes are cost burdened, which means they're spending more than 30% of their income on their home, which means they're cutting back on food, education, healthcare, all of those things. So having a stable home is, just so much more than having a place to sleep. It really is the foundation for, a healthy, productive, and dignified life.
Very good.
So,
Absolutely.
all right. So I'm going to pass it to Jen because we've done a lot more than just Blue Sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else have we done?
So in this past year in June, the board passed a local tax exemption option, and this provides a tax exemption to developers who provide affordable housing of 50 units or more and helps them get some relief off of their tax bill. And that's done to incentivize developers to come to St. Lucie County and provide some affordable housing. We are also in the process of creating a veterans shelter. We purchased a motel on US 1, North US 1 in Fort Pierce across from Sunshine RV. And we're currently renovating that shelter, that motel, and hope to have it open in summer of 2026. And that will be used to shelter homeless veterans and provide wraparound services and case management to get them back on their feet and into society.
Love that.
Yeah.
Wraparound services are always the key too, right?
Very important. Very
Yeah.
important. And then something that I should be coming around to us here shortly, but staff really has already kind of been doing in the background. We're going to be looking at making inclusionary zoning, mandatory in our codes. Meaning, when someone comes in to do a development, we're going to require a certain percentage of those homes be workforce
Yes.
homes. So to give you an example, though, in terms of staff already advocating for that, and we've been fairly successful, I think, over the last 2.5, 3 years. But Oak Ridge Ranches comes to mind. That development on its own is going to bring about 414 workforce housing units. And that's pretty substantial. It's a lot. We're not talking about, one or two.
In the long term, it'll be phased
Yes,
in. Yeah,
yes.
each phase will have to have. And what is that a percentage of each?
It was a percentage so it's yeah.
So this is not a new concept. Many
No.
communities do that. They do this in Palm Beach County as well. Is that I do development review task forces.
Yeah.
It is a way to tackle workforce housing issues. Is that all developers have to provide a certain percentage of workforce priced housing. There's some studies on that. And did you guys discuss that when you were?
So we're just it's kind of just making its way around the third floor. So it's nothing we've officially voted on yet.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. But
Okay.
again, just sort of seeing what we've already been doing. I'm not sure that there'll be much pushback on that. So
Yeah, I mean, it does make a dent.
it does. Every little bit.
Every little bit
counts.
makes a dent. It's not the total solution, right?
Yep.
Because everybody in the whole United States is still in the same boat. It's not a problem that's exclusive to St. Lucie County.
No. And I'm glad you pointed that out because every new city or county goes through the growing pains that we are going through. When you have people from out of the area move in with more expendable incomes, naturally your locals start to get squeezed out of the equation. And so, again, not a new phenomenon. It's just trying to look around and see what other cities and counties have done that were successful and try to apply that here.
Yeah, and I think that all of these things are sort of options that do make some headway in the game.
Yes.
We are going to have to probably employ all the options because we were the fastest growing city basically in the US for a very long time.
Yes.
So, a percentage of development required to provide, Jen said affordable. We're going to let her do that. You and I are elected officials. We're not allowed to
And when I say affordable, we just mean housing that's affordable. Housing, whether you make $1 million or whether you make $30,000, all it means is just housing that's affordable for you, no matter what you make.
So that's an option that we may employ. And then there's always public-private partnerships like Blue Sky, which I'm a fan of. I like those. But you have to make it palatable for developers. They still have to make a profit.
Yes.
Like they're not going to do it if it's not profitable.
Correct.
That's just the long and the short of it.
Yep. Yeah.
So, but it is an option. I like that option as well because you've got to do all of them.
Yeah.
So, especially when you're in a location like ours that is the fastest growing and we're the sixth largest, St. Lucie County houses the sixth largest city in Florida.
I know. And if you were paying attention, FPL is expecting, I think, another 350,000 new customers by 2028. So we can at least welcome that many more people to the general state of Florida.
Yes.
I'm sure a good percentage of those people will end up here in St. Lucie County. So yeah.
Always, right? But I did see on the news that we will see another dip in our housing prices just because the market is steadying itself.
It is.
And we were, what goes up must go down. We spiked hard, and so we're going to see a bit of a lull. But don't worry, it's like the stock market. It will go back up.
It's cyclical.
Always.
Yes.
Everything is cyclical.
Yes.
So we'll see more. Very good.
Yeah.
All right. What else are we going to do? Do we have other plans?
So the one thing that's going on right now too is the Avenue D block model. We have a whole. It's in the Lincoln Park area, and we signed off on it, and the Fort Pierce Redevelopment Agency just signed off on the proposals, and they picked Pinnacle.
Pinnacle,
Yeah.
And we're going to be entering into negotiations for that agreement.
And what is this? What is this model?
So it's basically the redevelopment of the block between 7th and 8th Street and Avenue C and D. And it's going to incorporate some affordable housing, workforce housing, senior housing actually too, which is exciting. Retail, some commercial space.
Love it.
And really a component to help honor the historical significance of the Lincoln Park area.
So that is just west of the intermodal.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Very good.
Yes.
So like where Granny's was and up to what used to be the police departments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right at the fire station and
Yeah,
7th
very
Street.
good.
Yeah.
It's a great area, to be honest. I'd like to see some more be done there.
it'll be a nice facelift, and I think it'll be a welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah, and they're really, Lincoln Park has tried very hard to redevelop that area, and there's been a lot of groups that are the Highwaymen Museum and all that kind of stuff is trying to redevelop that area. So I hope to see that happen.
Yes.
Yeah. I really hope this is a catalyst for more investment in that area.
Yeah, good, good.
Yeah, and then of course, it seems as though we have some external stakeholders like the EDC and some of our planners going to maybe do a little affordable housing roundtable. And so I'm excited to be taking part in that and kind of putting all of our heads together and seeing, looking at the data. What do we need? How do we move forward? Because if you remember, we're not just planning for today, we're planning for 2045, 2055 and forward. So,
Yeah. And there's a lot of publicly held lands and in St. Lucie County. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. And, I've been advocating for that for over a decade. But, government moves so fast. But I would like to see some more public-private partnerships in that respect. I think that is as a sort of low-hanging fruit. Because I think that is one way to get that moving rather easily.
absolutely.
Because again, in a market like ours where houses sell rather quickly without incentive for developers, it's going to be very difficult for them to build it and sell it
Correct.
at a price point that is going to be essential worker affordable.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that goes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
So, and then just as a reminder, not housing related, but it is April. And I know we had Erin on last month, but it is Earth Day coming up. So don't forget.
Yeah, we have the Oxbow is having their big Earth Day celebration.
Yeah. The 12th.
Oh, it's that early?
It's okay. It's on the front end.
Okay. It's a little early in the month. So yes, the 12th. And that's a great celebration. They have so many people go out to that. But April is Earth Day.
Yes.
Earth Day celebration. All right, good.
And so again, just as a reminder, if anyone thinks they might qualify, is struggling a little bit, Jen and her team help out with so many extra things above and beyond really what's in their job description. Jen is she's passionate, but like you can see the heart that she puts into her job. So if there's a way to help, she will find a path forward. So community services, if you need help, please reach out. They are there.
462-1777.
Good job, because I forgot.
It was an easy number, so I remembered. But always, and I always give out 211 too when we're doing these sorts of things because they are sort of all-encompassing for community service needs as well. So 462-1777 and 211 is sort of a catch-all for people in need.
It is.
All right, good. We'll take some questions, you think,
Sure.
from the audience if anybody has any. We have a large audience today, so I was hoping we would have some questions.
But it is early. It's a little cold.
I know. It is a little chilly in Florida today.
Good.
So,
we did a great job.
No questions,
I
really?
love it.
Okay.
It's
All
good
right.
stuff.
Is there anything else we want to talk about that's coming up in April or that's going on around in the county or that you hashed out in March at one of the meetings or update on projects?
Yeah, so some exciting stuff. We're going to be moving forward with the boat ramps at Harbor Point. We're going to be looking at redoing the L dock at Museum Point and for the potential of docking of 50 to 85 foot vessels, which could potentially bring an income to the county of anywhere from 1.3 to 1.6 million, depending on how we do it.
At Museum Point?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's just informal talk, but we're moving forward on getting some more data. It's definitely a mix. So
on the west side or right there on the corner? At T-Dock or?
The T-Dock.
Oosh. Okay.
The T-Dock. Yes.
All right.
Yeah. And then and then in general, we're just going to start eyeing, our fairgrounds, trying to activate all of our underutilized areas.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
exciting.
I mean, we could do some more stuff out there.
Yes, we can. We can do
Sometimes
a lot
there's
more.
wear and tear, so there is a cost, to doing events.
There is.
So you always have to weigh that out. Because I've always had this conversation with the Mets because they're like, why aren't we doing concerts out there? Because I'm like, the cost to do concerts and blow that stadium up for a concert and then put it back together for something else is a lot. But there are things you could do.
Yes, there is.
You just have to figure
Outside
it out.
of concerts, yes.
Yes, outside of concerts.
Mhm.
People are like, we should just pack the house. And I'm like, oh, you should not. That is a problem.
Right.
But people don't always understand that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, the fairgrounds, there's a lot. I think we did some interesting things out there this past year too. I really enjoyed the camel rides and all that kind of stuff at Christmas time.
I love the lights, the Christmas lights. Yeah, absolutely. But years back we identified that area as an entertainment district.
It is an entertainment district.
I said to the team, I've been here 3 years and we've not, what are we doing? Is this idea dead? Are we moving on? And so now it's kind of being revitalized, revisited. So
now that's the perfect place for concerts because everything is temporary.
Yes.
It's not like the stadium where you're going to rip that place apart.
Right.
You can rip a field apart and put it back together, right?
That's
so
right.
it's a perfect place. You bring in there's big trailers like we had out at Spanish Lakes.
Mm-hmm. There's the space.
There's
of space.
so much space. It's a perfect place for that.
Endless opportunities.
I love it.
Yep.
It's going to be great. All right, good. Well, if we don't have anything else,
I'm good.
okay, great show.
Yep.
Mike's probably happy. That's going to be a really quick show and people will get from one end to the other. And I love that. Well, thank you for being with us today,
Thanks
Jen.
for having us.
And thanks to everybody here in the audience. Thank you to Angie Pools and Luke and the Leonard family.
And thanks to Steamworks for the coffee because I did not have my coffee before I left the house this morning. So Michael, thank you.
Good.
It's really good.
And Michael has a new venture, the Crepe Place.
Yes.
And so his family is just doing so many amazing things.
They're fantastic.
They're great. And the staff and my staff, and of course, our Board of County Commission Chair, Jamie Fowler, everybody. And with that, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.